Hello everybody and welcome to Development Thoughts number 19 for Risk of Rain 2. This one contains some very juicy information for the future of the game. First and foremost, Hopoo Games, they finished their hiring process and they've expanded their team from the core 3 to now 6 people. I'll leave a link to this Dev Thoughts in the description, so if you want to read every single one of the new members' little introductions, then you can do that. But the 3 new guys are Ben Schofield, Nick Bizzazaro, I hope I said that right, and Javid Snanepe. Again, my apologies if I butchered that. All 3 of these guys seem really cool and I'm very glad that Hopoo is expanding their team. If you didn't know that, yes, all of Risk of Rain 2 before this point in time was made by just 3 guys. Of course, they had various help along the way, but the core of the game was only made by 3 guys, and now that core has been doubled to 6 people. So if you double the team, you can expect double the outcome, right? Well, let's not put words in their mouth or anything, but we can expect some good stuff. Again, I'm very, very excited for that and what's to come. Speaking of what's to come, we have a new roadmap. That's right. The first roadmap we got was all the way back in like early April of 2019. We now have a brand spanking new 2021 roadmap. Currently, there's only 2 things on it. First, the anniversary update, which is the final free update for Risk of Rain 2. They're just calling it the anniversary update now, which is slated for March of next year, so March 2021. Now, again, if you didn't know, this update is not going to be as large as the previous content updates. Rather, they're just filling in all of the stuff that they did not get finished during early access for the 1.0 update, the full release of the game. So the anniversary update is just finishing that stuff. So a new survivor, new boss, new items, all logbook entries, new skill variants for mercenary, multi-loader, Rex, and captain, some more detailed profile stats and run history, quality of life stuff, more changes to help modders, and of course the elusive and more. Again, this is a free update and is slated for March 2021. However, note that this roadmap is not totally set in stone, so what you see on here could potentially change in the future. And then over here, the Big Kahuna expansion number 1, which is slated for Q4, the last 3 months of 2021. This is not a free update. This will be paid DLC, and you can expect it to be 2 to 3 content updates in size. So Skills 2.0, Artifacts 2.0. If you play the game during early access, expect the amount of content of about 2 or 3 of those patches combined. That's really exciting. So of course, new survivors, new bosses, enemies, items, stages, random events, interactables, elite types, new game mode. That sounds very interesting to me. A whole new item tier, alternate final stage, alternate final boss, music of course, and then and more. And I don't know if you guys can see this right here. There's a very faint outline of what looks to be the icon for the new difficulty. This is just pure speculation here, but that's basically what it looks like. And I'll try to apply like some brightness and stuff in my editing software here so you can see it better. But if you play Halo, this looks a lot like High Charity, like the floating Covenant Citadel thing. Anyway, again, that's pure speculation, but that sounds super exciting. I'm very much looking forward to the first expansion. And of course, let me mention the console boys here for a second. The anniversary update, which is the final free update, will follow the same cadence as before. So PC players get it in March of 2021. You guys can expect it about 3 months later, so expect it June or like early summer of 2021. But the cool thing about the paid DLC, the expansion, is that they had the goal of shipping it on all platforms at the same time, meaning PC and console boys, we can unite as one. I don't know what this was. Pretend it was us uniting. Again, that's not set in stone, but that is their goal. So that is huge news for Risk of Rain 2. The core dev team doubled. The final free update for the game comes out March of next year, so about 3.5 months from now. And the first ever major expansion, 2 to 3 content updates in size, you're gonna have to pay for this one though, will also be coming late 2021. That gets me pumped, dude. I cannot wait for more Risk of Rain 2. Personally, I'm really excited for the expansion because the new game mode and the new item tier, my mind is running with all these possibilities. Like maybe the game mode is like an actual RPG where you start at level 1 and the max level is like 100 and there's permanent progress. There's a skill tree for everything. Like you kill a monster and you get like a green pair of Commando's pistols or a legendary version of Artificer's jetpack. Like who knows? And maybe the new item tier is like the newly introduced mythic items in League of Legends where you only get one of them, but they're super powerful and they affect your other items. Like there's so many things that they could be doing here. And I'm just very, very, very excited for the future of Risk of Rain 2 and more importantly, Hopoo Games. Because man, these guys seem to know what they're doing. Again, let me know your thoughts with a like or dislike on the video and a comment below. You can check out my stream at twitch.tv/Woolie Gaming and also consider joining our Discord server if you want a place to talk, hang out with others, etc., etc. All right, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, guys.